Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European pairs, and with the Euro Yen here and also the Pound Yen, the same pattern. We won't look at the Pound Yen today, but basically we've been looking for 5 waves up completing, and now we're going to be looking for an ABC correction here. So once this has unfolded to a point that is maturing, then we'll pick up the thread and we'll look for the long trade on the Euro Yen and the Pound Yen. Okay, so they're out of the way. On the US dollar yen, much the same as well. We're looking for 5 waves up, so we're looking at 1 and 2, and we traded this one up to this point here, and looking for wave 4. It could have also been a top here, remember, as an A and a B and a C wave to this point, and then folding down from that point. But it appears that we have a wave 4 here, pulling back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, so we can look for 5 waves to the upside. You could buy new highs if you wanted to, but it's only, it's a good trend. It's a short-term trend, but anyway, that's what you're looking for there. Yeah, but make sure you buy new highs. Find the closest, largest number, make sure you got a tested support on that, then look for the high on top of that, and then take the high of that. So on your way there. So the cable I wanted to have a look at here. Now, the euro and the euro US dollar and the cable here, we know that they want to push lower. They've just got messy structures here. Now, I think that the main point here to get hold of is not so much the wave structure, the way that I've counted it, because I know it can be counted in other ways as well. But what I do know, and what is good, is that the move through here, this move up through here, it's got overlapping wave structures. So it's highly probable that it's corrective. Will there be more of a corrective rally here? That's something else I don't know. But what I do know, this part here is corrective. So what we can do is any breach of this here, especially the retest of that, whoopsie-daisy, that retest there, or of that 144 level. So we don't really even need the green line here. We can just put the green line, let's move this out of the way. We can just to make this even simpler, there. So it's not so much the break, because when this comes down to here, it's going to bounce, isn't it? And you could work that bounce, and short it from that, get orders on that side, then this side, whatever. But once this 144 here, the only number that Gann and Fibbo relayed on, not that there's a huge difference between their ratios anyway, once that becomes the retested resistance, then we'll be moving down from that point. So that's the short trade there. Now, the euro is a little bit trickier as well. On the euro side here, it counts pretty much down here as 5 waves down here. But the thing that I find a little bit tricky about that is that when I look at the US dollar index, which should be pretty much a mirror image here, so basically we're looking for a daily chart here. We'll squash it back up, as you know. So we've got wave 3 over here, wave 4 way over here. So we're calling this as wave 4 low in here, as the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave here, looking for a move up. So we've been looking for an impulse wave right on that low there. So we are getting that. I just don't know which one I've counted it on now, but we'll just have a look. So what I'm sort of finding here with the US dollar index is that you just can't get that 5 wave structure up there yet, So I was thinking, this is the 38.2 retracement level for this wave 4 here, so that comes in nicely here. And I've gone over all of this, so wave 1 here, little A, B, C for wave 2, then wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Mind you, this is all a bit sort of dodgy in here, but it should play out reasonably well as the the third wave. This can also be changed a little bit here too in terms of things, but it doesn't make any difference either. The main point is that I don't have a clear 5 waves up here. I would need to see this as this basically 1 and 2 here, this 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4 and 5, something, is pushing up there higher, of course, to have this wave 5 in. So if I don't have 5 waves up here, then it's unlikely that I'm going to have 5 waves in the euro to the downside, unless this drops through here, this 38.2 retracement level, and then we'd have to bring wave 5 in over here, as simple as that, and then we can work it from that point, and we'd be looking at, you know, it pulling down to this area here, and that would reflect back into the euro over here. If I go back to the euro here, because we were looking for the euro to come back up to this level here. So it's possible that I could have it right here as down for 1 here, an A and a B and a C, back for 2 here, hasn't pulled back to its retracement level, but it has an ABC correction here. Now this ABC correction can expand out further to here as an A, B and C to this point here, and having this here, and then having 5 waves up here, and then rolling over from here. So I don't, you know, we don't want to miss the short, but at the same time we've got to be careful we don't want to get trapped. So I think if we do something a little bit similar to the pound, in that way, we take this low here, and if this low here becomes the retested resistance here, so the market, let's just say that the market falls through here, okay, and then it'll wiggle around for a while, but eventually, just, you know, keep your fingers off the trigger, put the gun back on the table, so to speak, and don't touch it, and just be patient and wait for it to keep testing that because all this here is support, isn't it? So your job is to go, okay, well, yes, it would be, you know, to get it as resistance, because that's pretty much all trading is support and resistance and money management. So, you know, this has been support here, it's bouncing around here, and it might even go higher and do all sorts of things, but if it comes through here and then finds it as resistance here, then that's your setup on that side, and that's where you go down from there. And sure, look, it's much safer, you probably don't get all the range out of it, but the thing that we're talking about here is trying to get a few contracts. You may even have shorts in already still from up here, but you know, this road is going to be, you know, it's a longer term short trade coming down through here. But the other point is that we need to, you know, we need evidence of it breaking lower as well, because we are fighting, you know, the uptrend here as well. So we do need to see a breakdown in all of this, and I think that playing it really safe at these quarters, you know, we knew we had 5 waves here, so we know that after a break here, then we knew that we'd get another 5. So that got us into the short sort of scenario. We can't short in this area because we know we're going to get hit with wave 2, be it here or be it here. So we really need to do the same as well. So all of this through here, if this becomes the retested resistance here, this is the second place to add any short trades in from. It's as simple as that. Alrighty, okay, we're going to just leave it at those ones. Thank you.